How do you audit a website like a pro and uncover hidden SEO gold mines?
So the first step is to look at the website, not only on the website itself, but this is something that I haven't heard lots of SEO people or SEO gurus out there talk about. You should just right click on the website and then click inspect element or view page source and see what their HTML is made of. See how it renders. Use a little bit of ChatGPT for this. You can actually go into the console log. You can go on this pop-up. You can see on the website that you're trying to analyze. Let's say Gucci.com. You can go on Gucci.com, see how they do their different pages in HTML, copy and paste their whole HTML of that specific page, and dump it into ChatGPT and be like, is this good for SEO? Is this optimized for SEO? How does this website structure their elements? You know, what keywords are they targeting? Extract the keywords from this HTML, and you could actually figure out what they're targeting by inspecting element, viewing page source. That's literally what it's called, view page source. See what the code of that website is. Use ChatGPT or just reading it if you can, if you're that advanced. By the end of this course, I think you'll be able to get there. You'll be able to actually just look at a website and understand how they're doing SEO. But in the meantime, before you're able to do that, you could just inspect element and use ChatGPT to figure out what is that website doing. And as we discussed earlier, to do what they're not doing as well as to do what they're doing. But first start with what they're not doing, because then you're gonna be able to rank for it. So you can use the website and use the code of that website to actually understand how they're doing SEO. But also the second way that you can see what a website is doing is by doing site, S-I-T-E, colon, that website domain name in Google, search that, and you're actually gonna be able to see every page that Google indexes of that website, meaning every page that Google knows exists on that website, which means that you can see every page that exists on that website by doing site, colon, the website domain name. And that's another way to see what they're doing, because you're gonna be able to see how do they structure their URLs, what page does Google index first, do they have any pages on their website that Google doesn't index? And if so, then obviously that's a great opportunity to make an article on your website for that article that they made, and they might have forgot to index it. So obviously, if you have a sitemap file is going to show Google every page that you should get indexed. So as long as you have a sitemap file and it automatically indexes every new page you make, you should be able to see that all of your pages are indexed. But if you have any pages on your website that are not indexed, that's the same thing as someone going to your steakhouse and not telling them that they have any reserve cut, or you have a specific, steak that you want them to order because it's more expensive or it's a nicer steak. If you don't tell them that the steak exists and it's not on the menu, how do you expect them to know it exists? How do you expect to rank on Google if every page is not indexed? So you can use these tools to figure out what's working and what's not for your competitors and make sure you take advantage of it.